Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Crystals. Of course.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dwight, and we're going to be playing Crash Bandicoot 2. This is going to be a new series that I like to call Let's Play Games. It's going to be a series based on just a whole multitude of games that I have in my catalog that I would just like to play, try out, games I've never played, games I've played millions of times, this being one of them. And they're going to be random. They're going to be picked at random, so I hope you enjoy the journey that we're going to go on together. But the first one to start it all just because it's one of my favorite games and one of, honestly, the best games ever made by Naughty Dog, Crash 2.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Alright, so this is Crash 2. If you guys haven't played any Crash games, I highly recommend you guys go out and play them, whether it's the originals like these, or if it's the Insane Trilogy, or even Crash 4. They're some of the best games I've ever played. They're my favorite franchise, and I grew up playing these games, so they're very, very nostalgic to me. One thing you'll notice about my gameplay of this Crash is I know a lot of tips, tricks, and secrets to this game that a lot of people don't know or may know, but a lot of it comes with years of playing this game over and over again, and also being part of the speedrunning community behind this game. I watched this guy, Sorta Seals, for years, who had the record for the 100% of this game for a long time, and while watching him, I would get these little tips and tricks from him that I'll show you guys. I want this series to be kind of a showcase of how Crash isn't as scary of a game that people make it out to be. It's not the Dark Souls of its generation. It's not that serious. It's actually a really fun platformer that has a lot of good mechanics and that is really well made, and is one of my favorite games ever. So what we did here is we got the blue gem. To get the blue gem from Turtle Woods, you have to miss every box possible on the map, on the level, and then you get the blue gem. The reason we're going to die right here is just so we can start the level over again and get the box gem from this level. And that technique, just as simple as it is, does come from the speedrunning community for the 120, I believe it's 120%. It's either 120 or just 100%, I can't remember. There's a couple secret levels in this game, but now we're just going to go through the game like normal, grab all the boxes, and grab that box gem. But yeah, what I want to say about this game is just how amazing it is. I really enjoy this game so much. I'm going to show you a couple tricks right now. Obviously there's these box crates. There's different crates, the regular ones to the right, the box crates that you can jump on for 10 Wumpa fruit, and there's going to be TNTs, nitros, like steel crates that are going to unlock other crates for you, life crates, checkpoints, and I'll just let you know what they are as we go by them. But if you've already seen Crash before, you know exactly what they are. Here's a checkpoint crate that just saves you progress right there if you end up dying. But yeah, this game comes with a lot of quirks that casual players might not know, and I want to let you guys know because it makes the game more accessible, in my opinion, than being locked to specific movements that they kind of intended. So, for an example, right here, these nitro crates down here, you can't just jump across. You're not going to get enough momentum. It's just not possible. They expect you to slide jump, which you can make that. But for an extra, peace of mind to get over, if you do what's called a slide spin jump, like that, you're going to do circle, square, and X at the same time. That gives you an extra amount of height to easily cross over anything like that. And I'll show you the height difference on these guys over here as well. So usually you're not allowed to get up there just from that. But if you slide spin jump, not like that, but like that, you can easily get up there. So in my opinion, I think it makes the game more accessible. It makes it more fun to play casually. And obviously, first, from a speedrunner's perspective, it makes it really fun to play too. Because when you combine all those mechanics, it makes the game so fluent, so fast. But I just want to show you guys some of these tips and tricks in this game. I chose this one for the first first part of the series, because it's something I know. It's something I grew up playing and something I love, and it's very nostalgic to me. And I grew up playing Crash. I remember my dad was playing it, and I came downstairs and I was like, what is this? What are you playing? And he's just like, oh, it's Crash Bandicoot. Do you want to try? And that's just when I got hooked. That's when I got hooked on gaming. That's when I got hooked on Crash Bandicoot as a series, as a whole, really. And also, I couldn't play any of the other games like he could play, like Grand Theft Auto, just yet. So I was stuck with Crash, and thank God I was, because this game really changed, a lot of things in my life for the better, because I got to meet a good community in the speedrunning community for Crash 2, and there's other YouTubers that I like to watch as well, like Wumpa Lewis. He's just been recently doing all the platinums in every game, and that is something that I would like to get doing at some point as well, because I've played all the games, but I have not 100%ed all the games, and so he's doing that right now. It seems fun, it seems like a great idea, and it's something that I would like to do at some point as well. But him and Canadian guy A, he does a lot of coverage of Crash, and Crystal Fissure used to. Don't know if he does much now.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Alright, so we're going to go into Snow Go. And one thing I want to say about the series is we're just going to be doing the warp rooms as far as parts go. So we're going to do all 5 levels and do the boss, and then we'll switch over to the next episode. But one thing about this series too is it's going to be a lot of different games that I have never played, that I have no idea about, but I do want to do an overview of them as I finish them. So hopefully you guys stick around, you guys watch the games that I'm not good at, the games that I'm really good at, and hopefully I could just make some good content for you. But what I want to show you right here is the Aku mask box, and when I spin it right now, see Aku is already a sparkly, like, orangish color, he's gonna turn, or he's actually gonna go on our face, and we're gonna turn invincible, kind of like Mario with the star power. And you can run through boxes like Nitro, TNT. It does slow you down as far as like other technical movements go, but this way it makes it quick so you can grab these boxes. And you're invincible, so you don't have to worry about taking any damage. But we're gonna move on to this level. There's a new trick in here that I do want to show you guys. Hopefully I can hit it in one try. It's been a minute since I've done it, but there is a way to get a red gem early in this level, and I am very excited to show you guys how to do it. So right here, red gem. You don't get it until later because you end up falling through the floor up there, I guess the ceiling. But what I do want to show you is if you spin this crate, you're not going to get the bounce like you normally do. And from here, you can just slide, spin, jump, belly flop, and get that crystal way earlier than intended. So I'm going to try that right now. Ugh. No. Ugh. No. Oh my god. Ah. I swear. Thank you. Come on. I touched it. Stop. Oh my god. Stop. Crash, I need you to get the red gem, please. Speedrunners do this in one try.
I'm going to be showing you how to get the red gem without going through the secret route. What you need to do is you need to crouch, jump, spin, and then belly flop. You need to time it perfectly as the gem comes down. You want to do a slide, jump, spin, and body slam.
He got it first try. Stop bouncing me! I need you to get the red gem. I don't want to sit here for another hour. I swear I touched it there. I touched it, I swear.
A slide, jump, spin, and body slam. Just like that.
Guys, it's been an hour. It's actually been an hour. I can't get this. Don't listen to me. If you're trying to get this gem, move on. Don't play Crash Bandicoot 2. It'll waste all your time. Alright, we're gonna be moving on. I can't get it. I'll show you the legit way to get it, but trust me, you can get it. I can't. Maybe you can. Alright, I spent way too long on getting that gem, so what may be a couple minutes to you guys was an hour for me. It really sucked, but on to the next part of this level. So Snow, go. I can't. Alright. God, I really want to get that so bad, but oh well. Okay, one thing I do like about Crash Bandicoot is the hidden boxes. They're not as bad as Crash 4. They're not as bad as some other games as well. I think Crash 1 had some pretty tough hidden boxes, but this gives you kind of replayability, kind of a jerk way of doing it, honestly, but it's still kind of funny. Naughty Dog really goofed it up when they were making those hidden boxes. I'm sorry, my brain is rotted from that from that gem. But nonetheless, that was Snow Go. Woohoo! We're done with it. All done. Oh my god. I'm so disappointed in myself. Crystal. Box gem. Don't dance.
So, you were helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he's created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Alright, we'll grab those gems for you, but that red one will come later. Oh my god. Oh, I really can't stress enough how long that took me. It broke me down. That really sucked. Anyway, here's hang 8, 4, 10, I can't remember. But one thing about this level that I'll show you guys. Grab these boxes right here. Oh god. Try not to get the Aku mask right here. But you're gonna see at the bottom right. Well, I guess the Aku mask didn't matter. But you're gonna see at the bottom right, the timer's gonna go. In order to get the extra gem in this level, we're gonna zoom, we're gonna speed run through this level. Don't get this checkpoint because at the end, since we wanna do the level all in one go, we're just gonna head all the way to the end, kind of like how Turtles Woods was, and get our gem and then just go in the water and restart the level. But level's super easy, just stick to the right, honestly. And they give you a generous amount of time, so you'll be fine. You don't have to do anything crazy, but 13 seconds, boom, got that gem. Sorry, Crash. Kind of deserve it after not getting me the red gem. But you're gonna start right here, you have all the boxes from before, and just play the level like normally. But yeah, oh my god, that red gem really messed me up. I don't know if it'll make it in the video, but I even looked up a tutorial, shamefully, and he did it in one go. He just stood on the box, slide spin jump, belly flop, he got it. Not me though. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my game. Something's cursed though. But you'll see these bonus levels are pretty easy. Nothing too crazy about them. We'll get later in the game and they'll be a little bit harder, but these bonuses are supposed to just be kind of like a little fun break in between the levels. Boom. One of my favorite things about this level is the slide spin jump up there when you're speedrunning. It's so satisfying because you gracefully land on the top there. But right now we're going on the blue gem path. You get that from Turtle Woods, just like you guys saw earlier. This is going to help you get the box gem. If you don't have the blue gem, you cannot get the box gem from Hang 8. So we're just going to make our way through here. It's kind of like the death routes from the third game, and I guess the first game too had death routes. But It's supposed to be the harder version of this level. Not too much harder, honestly. Hit this checkmark box. We're gonna head back. Make sure you don't hit those mines. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode so far. I don't know what it's gonna look like as far as time frame goes, because yeah, I'll stop complaining about it. But it did take me over an hour to try for that gem, and I'm really upset that I didn't get it. But that was a blue gem path. I'm gonna finish this level. Not too much left of it. But yeah, if you guys have made it this far, I would like you to comment down below what your first games were. Like, what's a nostalgic childhood game for you, or what got you into gaming? I'd like to know. I would like to know where everybody started from, because this was my first game. This is the thing that got me into it in general, and created this habit, this addiction, you could say. But there's a box gem for you, and on to the next level. We'll let Crash dance for this one.
Three crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the fifth crystal.
Okay. On to the next level. This one, only difficult thing about it is you do have to backtrack just a tiny bit. Nothing that you guys can't handle, nothing that you guys can't do. I'll show you the easy route, but that's the only thing that's going to be about this level. It's kind of like Turtle Woods. Pretty simple, pretty easy. The only new thing is going to be these birds, and just jump on them. You can't spin them. If you do, they will get you. Or if you just run into them. Ah! Alright, so up here, we're getting to the split path. I always go right. I just find it's easier. What I would do is get rid of all the enemies so it makes your journey back a lot easier. The only thing that's going to get in the way are going to be the pitfalls. So just be cautious of that. Jump on these guys, spin these guys. Jump, spin. You just spin those guys. If you want to make it faster, you could spin into, well... Oh, okay. Anyway. So on the other side, you're going to see a metal crate that's going to unlock these boxes. So just go through this like normal. And that's going to be it for that. I'm going to go all the way back. Like I said, just be careful about the pitfalls. Those are going to be really the only thing that'll kill you because you got rid of all the enemies along the way. There's going to be a pitfall right coming up here. Just jump over that one. I believe that's the only one, actually. So, like I said, the right side is a lot easier. Just go through and... Oh, another one. And backtrack through, because then you're going to go through the left side and do this level like normal. Metal crate right there. You're gonna do 2 birds. Boom, done. Oh yeah, and if you don't go on the left side at all, you're gonna miss that crystal, and then Cortex gets mad at you because you're not getting his crystals. But if you want 100% this game, you're gonna go and do that. Pitfall right here. Remember, you got rid of all the enemies, so that bird is gone. Boom, boom, lives. And that's it. Super simple, easy. This level is nothing to worry about. I get really excited for the levels later because they're really good. I like this level, or this game's progression on difficulty, because I feel like the longer you get into the game, the harder the levels end up getting. For those metal crates, just body slam them. They'll get rid of them. And for here, what I would do is I would just bounce on each single one, because like you guys know, the bouncing crates go for 10 Wumpa Fruit until they break, but if you just leave them like that, it's gonna get rid of all your bounces. So what I like to do is just go from this one to this one. Those will break. That middle one will break when you get up to it. And grab these. It's super simple, super easy. And just like that, you're done with this bonus. But if you guys have any recommendations as far as games go for the future, I probably haven't played it because I haven't played many games, like older games at least. Like really, I promise you, the only thing I was playing was Crash. So I would like to know what your favorite games are, if you have any recommendations, because when I finish a game, I want to do a video describing how the game was, or like do a history on where the game came from, who the publishers are, where are they now, especially if they're the older games. Alright, and then in this level, we're getting into the first running away from a boulder, like Indiana Jones type of level. And for some people, this is pretty hard. Just hold the analog stick down. That's all you have to do. Nothing to it. If you want to get ahead of the boulder a bit more, you can do the slide spin technique. I haven't even touched on that. I'll get to it in a second. But when you do a slide spin, the key to doing that, you get this like momentum boost, like the, oh god. You get a momentum boost when you slide spin. If you hold the analog stick, your momentum kind of goes away. What you have to do is you have to let go of the analog stick, then Crash's momentum keeps going. So I'll show you a better example of that in a second. Kind of dangerous on these levels because those pitfalls right there would have gotten me. But when we get later in the level, I'll show you. Like right here. You're going to get a little bit of momentum when you let go of the analog stick after you do the spin. And that's what a lot of the speedrunners use for movement throughout the entire game. And I think my thumbs would be shredded if I did an entire playthrough of Crash just doing the slide spin technique. Okay, let's see if this game likes me or not. Okay, we're good. Right here, I'm gonna try something. I've seen plenty of speedrunners do it. I don't know how they do it, but usually this spot takes a long time. What you can do is spin on top of these, and then what they do is slide on those. I'm not gonna try the rest though, because I would probably die. One, done. So yeah, hopefully, disregarding the red gem, obviously. Sorry to bring up that again, but hopefully with seeing this, it makes you guys want to try out Crash. They're really not that hard of games. They're such a great platform. Oh man, I'm just eating my words today. But they're really not that hard. They're not the Dark Souls of their generation. They're such a great platformer, and I can't recommend them enough to anybody that's wanting to get into platformers or try old nostalgic games. They're seriously some of the best I've ever played. And with this Okay. Never mind, you should not play these games. They're very hard. Don't pick them up, and steer clear if you can. But no, we're gonna try and get a little bit of speed boost to get ahead of the boulder, so we can get these last couple of boxes at the end, because the only one you can really miss is that one in the corner. The boulder usually gets all the boxes for you, but that one ends up being the only one that it doesn't get. Just like that, you have the box gem, you have 5 crystals, you might have the red gem, and now it is time for the boss, which is Ripperoo. And Ripperoo is beginner boss, super easy. We're gonna just plow right through him. I'll show you a couple things about him.
Listen up. We are not without enemies. Some of them you may even recognize. Although they cannot harm you inside this warp room, they can attack you on your way to the next way. To get to the next warp room, use the platform that appears in the center of the room. Good luck.
Thanks, Cortex. Alright, Ripperoo time. Okay, so the nice thing about Ripperoo, his TNTs you can walk all over, it doesn't matter. Him, you could touch, it doesn't matter, there's not any damage boxes or anything on him. You can even jump on him if you want to. But don't touch the nitro, those will kill you. And just as fun, if you want to, you could try and follow him. We're gonna stand over here. And one more, and we're all done with Ripperoo. One last one, and we're all done with him. Boom. And just like that, first warp room done, we're on to the next one. And I don't think we have any difficult levels to come up that I can think of. But then again, there was Snogo, and that kicked my butt.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't keep the data path open this center. Crash, you need to...
Alright, and that was first warp room. We're on to the second one. And I'll keep doing the other playthrough as well for Scorched Silver. I did have a video corrupt on me, so I will have to go back in that one. Sorry about that, guys. But now we're just going to save, and I'll see you guys in the next one.